has it been since the day you were brutalized? Talk to us. How do you feel like getting out of Calabar?
I'm thankful to God for coming out of Calabar. It has not been easy for me. All the calls from people all over Nigeria, they have been calling me to say they have been seeing my picture, that they've seen me, the way they maltreated me, that what happened. So I thank God that I'm safe.
Okay. Were you threatened at any point by the military authorities? Were you threatened at any point by the military authorities in Calabar?
They didn't threaten me.
Okay, they did not threaten you. What were they telling you all that period you were with them? Were you intimidated?
No, I was not.
So what did they tell you when they called you to the office?
They didn't tell me anything, but they felt bad for what their colleagues did to me. So they were not in support of it. All of them were feeling bad.
Were you warned not to talk?
They did not talk.
Okay. So how do you feel about the whole incident? What do you want to tell Nigeria?
Ever since the incident, I've not been myself.
You haven't been yourself?
Yes.
Why?
Because the whole thing, the trauma, each time I remember what the lady did to me, I feel embarrassed because she used me to nothing, and the whole incident makes me feel bad.
So what do you want the government to do to her?
I can't say.
Okay. The law should take its course, right?
Whatever you want to do.
Alright, Lagos is waiting for you. You've become very, very popular. Very, very popular. Your name is everywhere. Everywhere. It's a good thing that you did not fight back. What would be your advice to other youth corpers in their relationship with soldiers?
They should stop whatever they are doing. They should respect whatever that is happening. Any way they can help themselves, they can help themselves. And my advice to them is that they should be strong, because now I know that the pressure is high on them because one of their colleague members is being dealt with. So my advice to them is to be strong and always fight for their rights.
Will you still support the NYSC? People say they should scrap it because of things like this.
Yes, I will support them because at the point they helped me, they made sure I was safe. Yes, they took care of me. When they heard of the incident, they took care of me and they made sure I was safe.
Alright.
By sending me back to my home, they made sure I'm safe, and they said I should go back to my home so that I will be safe, because the pressure is high in Calabar. Calabar is no longer safe for me. They tried for me because they asked me to go home and rest.
Update. Youth Corp assaulted by female soldier in Calabar speaks after returning to Lagos. Welcome to the news. Ś⁰ŁД1, the youth corper who was assaulted by a female soldier in Calabar, Cross River State, has been relocated to Lagos State. She left Calabar for Lagos State on Friday night, September 24th. Nigerians were enraged earlier this week after a viral video showed a female soldier, Lieutenant Chika Anele, dehumanizing Ś⁰Ɂ. According to reports, she resorted to humiliating Ś⁰ because she dared to argue with her. In the video, Anele was seen using a bowl to scoop dirty water from a bucket and poured its contents on the corps member who was on her knees. She was also seen using the back of the bowl to hit the corporal's head. The Nigerian army has since condemned Anele's actions, stating that she would be tried for her unprofessional conduct. Ş⁰ was redeployed to Lagos last night, and while being interviewed at the airport, she said she was not humiliated or silenced by the other military officers. According to her, they empathized with her and condemned a colleague's action. She said the whole incident left her embarrassed and humiliated. Well, this should be a course in the right direction if other matters in Nigeria are handled this way, where we speak up for those that have been dehumanized, those that have been marginalized, and at the end of the day they get justice. I think this should be an example that our leaders should also emulate. This should be an example that should emulate, because we have so many issues that we have screamed at, we have murmured about, we have aired opinion about it, And after doing such, what we get is total silence. Then we continue murmuring and arguing till the point where we couldn't bear it, and people started agitating, and we are started to be seen as enemies of the federal government of Nigeria. I think our leaders should take this as an example that when a person speaks up, the person should not be attacked. Rather, the person should be listened to and assisted. So this is a very wonderful example from the military. They've assured us that the particular officer is going to be tried and prosecuted for her unlawful actions. So it is a good one. We applaud them for this. It is said that if one does what is right, he or she should be applauded for it. So we give them kudos for this one. And like I was saying, this is what our leaders should do. This should be it. Somebody is not being treated rightly, they should step into the situation and make things right, not the other way around. Not the other way around. You can see a lot of people came out and spoke on behalf of this particular Corp member, and at the end of the day, she got justice. They didn't keep her in that particular place. They have transferred her now to another location, which is a step in the right direction, away from the person who is causing the harm. This is exactly what the citizens of Nigeria. It is very similar. This situation and this scenario is very similar to what we are facing now. And I just hope that this serves as an example, and those that are making sure that we are being marginalized in all corners, those that are saying that we are not supposed to be agitating. Even though we are being offended, we are being dehumanized, we have been offended, that we should not say anything because that is the actions of the Nigerian government. It means we should not say anything. We should rather sit in the same place where we are marginalized until we cannot take it anymore, until I don't understand what they want us to do. But this is kudos to the Nigerian army. Kudos to the Nigerian army. Thank God for social media, and the person that sent this information should be rewarded with good things. This is the reason why Lai Mohammed and the presidency have been trying all means to stop the social media, so that the atrocities of the government and officials will not be made known to the public for judgment. But every secret will be made known at the right time by God's arrangement, just as God has showcased this present case. Whether the copper is wrong or not is not the issue, but that the right attitude should be displayed anywhere, every time, in every situation. Well, there is so much power in the social media. Who would have, in the past, who would have believed if this was ever said? If this was said and there was no recording, there was no video, there was no evidence backing it up, nobody would have ever believed. But since we are in the era of social media, and it has been used for a good cause here, to make sure that Mrs. Ś⁰ does not stay at where this particular issue that happened, so there is no repeat. And of course, the offender, Mr. Lieutenant Chika, also is going to be tried and prosecuted for her actions. So we are thanking God we're in the era of social media. I believe this should also serve as an example or a warning to other people, not just the military officers. Wherever you are, make sure you use your office for good. That's just it. Because this, the problems we have in Nigeria, this is one of it. that we kind of want to rub off our position on the faces of others. It shouldn't be that way. Wherever you are, try and be a good citizen. Do to others what you want to be done to you. That is how it should be. This problem of this is not a tribalistic problem now. This is very, very individual. And I'm even happy that she herself said that she was not threatened, she was not harassed, or she was not threatening not to say anything. That no, they kicked against, or they were not in support of whatever was done to her in there. But rather, they said she was going to be tried and